Hey, Dr. Phillips.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks.
All right, you ready for these 21 questions?
Let's do it.
All right, let's get into it. Today we are at the brand new Waverly Elementary. You were once an assistant principal at Waverly. What did you enjoy about being assistant principal?
I just love being part of the Waverly community. Our students here are outstanding, their families and the staff. So every day I got a chance to greet students as they got off the bus and as their parents dropped them off, gave them a fist bump and welcomed them to the day. I was able to get into just about every classroom every day and greet students and support our staff. It's just a wonderful community. I loved being here and was really fulfilled by my time here.
I love those positive vibes.
Now you are the Associate Superintendent of Public Affairs. What exactly do you do?
Well, we do a little bit of everything. We are the communication hub for the school system. So all systemic communication, crisis communication. We also do the audio video productions for the school system. Our multimedia graphics content coordinator is here. And we also have our partnerships and our parent engagement, community engagement. So we oversee all those aspects of the school system. And like I always tell people, I just do what the team tells me to do because it's an outstanding team and I learn a lot from them every day.
That's amazing. What do you like better, coffee or tea?
You know, it depends on what's happening. At the beginning of the day and sometimes throughout the day, it's a cup of coffee. But if I'm chilling with my mom, it has to be a cup of tea because that's her thing.
I love that. What's your favorite color?
Favorite color is purple.
So is mine. What's your favorite leisure activity?
Fun fact, I got an outstanding twin brother, and sometimes my leisure time is spent with this guy here, and I just love being by a campfire, a body of water and looking at it. I like reading, camping, hiking, those types of things. I'm really low-key when it comes to those things.
Very outdoors, I can see. What do you love most about Frederick County?
You know, we have the geography here is wonderful. You can look to the west and see a mountain range. There are different places to go fishing, to go hiking. And at the same time, we have wonderful agricultural land here. And then there's Frederick City and Urbana and those larger areas of the county, Brunswick, which is growing. And the wonderful thing about Frederick is that if you need a bigger city, you're not too far from DC, hometown, or Baltimore. And then you have other major cities not that far away.
That's so true. What fulfills you about your job?
I would say being able to serve those in our community. I value the opportunity to be able to support others, to be able to connect with others and learn the story behind the person, learn the story behind the community. I think it's really valuable to understand the different members of our community. Don't always have to agree with everyone, but it's important to understand where they come from because that informs what we do to support others.
Ain't that right? If you can travel anywhere in the world, where would that be?
Well, you know, I'm one of those people that if my friends and family say, hey, Eric, we're going here, you want to go? And I'll say yes. So I really don't have any set place. There are places I want to see, but if it's a nice body of water and a relaxing, chill place, I'm all about it.
If you could only eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One meal. So I probably would start with a cup of water and a glass of sweet tea or an Arnold Palmer sweet. And then I'd have a salad, Caesar salad. And then for the meal itself, I'm a meat and potatoes type of guy. So prime rib, blackened, mashed potatoes, spinach. And then dessert, as long as it doesn't have fruit in it, probably be good to go.
Oh my gosh, the fruit, that's funny.
Not that healthy, but good.
Hey, sometimes you need some unhealthy things. What does being a leader mean to you?
It means serving others and not yourself. I think being a leader means that you're there to support those that you're working with. It means understanding them, and it means making sure that you arrive at the best solutions to be able to solve problems that will benefit everyone and not just yourself. It means making mistakes, but when you make those mistakes, you have a team of individuals that you're going to learn from to help you to do better in the future. And when they make mistakes, it doesn't mean tearing them down, but building them up so that we can all be successful in the work that we have to do.
Boom, mic drop. How do you make tough decisions?
I usually collaborate. Oftentimes I want to get the full picture, so I want to understand all the aspects involved before you just jump to a conclusion. Sometimes there are things that I don't see. I may have blind spots that I'm not aware of. And then I really think it's important to collaborate. Who are the different individuals that can inform this decision? I'm a person of faith, so that also comes into play with certain decisions that I make.
What 3 words describe your style?
3 words that describe style. I would have to say classic, modern, and me.
All right, let's see the fit.
All right, now you're asking me to do my catwalk from my modeling days in college.
Let's see your pose. So what do you like better, tie or bow tie?
I'll do both. I typically right now wearing a lot of ties, but if I do a bow tie, I have to tie it myself. I don't get them pre-tied.
Manly thing there. Favorite brand of sneakers?
I'm a little bit of a sneakerhead, not hardcore about it, but I do like Nikes, New Balance, Reeboks, and Adidas, the classics.
Me too. Growing up, what did you want to be?
So I wanted to be a couple of things. Always wanted to be a teacher, but then as I got into middle school, I wanted to be an architect, and I wanted to be an animator. I actually wrote a letter to Disney in 8th grade asking them what schools I could go to become a cartoonist.
Did they ever answer you?
They did. They gave me a list of 10 schools.
Oh, wow. What is your favorite sports team?
Washington Capitals. I'm a DC sports fan.
Ooh, that's a tough one. You teach at Hood, correct? How
I
is
do.
that?
I'm an adjunct professor at Hood, and I love it. It gives me an opportunity to be able to work with current professionals. I teach in the graduate school, so I get to learn from them, but also share my experience with them.
Sounds smart. What is your favorite song and what hits in the car?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I love music. It just lifts the soul. It, stirs emotions and things like that. But if I had to pick a song that I like, one of them is As, the Stevie Wonder version. The words of that song, that's some real love right there. So that's one of my favorites if I have to pick one.
Y'all heard it. Go listen.
Yep.
As a kid, did you eat the crust on your sandwich or not?
Oh, I had to eat the crust. My mother wasn't cutting that off for me, and I still eat it today.
What would your superpower be?
Sometimes people say flying or being invisible, but I think it'd be really cool to have a superpower where if you knew a person's biggest problem, whether it was an ailment or some other major stress in their life, and then you could just click your fingers and it vanished for them. I think that's a cool superpower.
That just describes you as a person. What is your advice for students?
My advice is to be yourself. It's so easy to compare yourself to other people, what they have or what they do, but you are the only you that there is. And it's really important that you understand that and realize how much you're valued. So always do your best. Sometimes doing your best means that you have to work really hard, but those things worth having are worth working for. And remember, you're never alone. Even when you feel like you're alone, there are people that want to help you. And sometimes it just requires asking. You have a team of people and FCPS and beyond that can support you when you're feeling down and alone. So just always work hard, be yourself, realize you're not alone.
Well, this was so much fun, and thank you so much for answering the 21 questions.
Thanks for asking me. Take care, everyone.